Hi, welcome to the Tarot Life Coach channel with me, Tanya Melendez, your host. And what a great birthday week I had. I turned 40 and it was just a wonderful and amazing day for me. The week was just filled with love, with light. I felt very, very many miracles. And I owe it all to you, my listeners and viewers. So I just want to again just start as we always do, taking a deep breath of gratitude, connecting to our spirit selves and how good it is to be alive on the planet for 40 years of life. This week we have a very slow moving week. The sun is in Leo, so it has begun this cycle of Leo. So a lot of energy. I feel a lot of my friends have been telling me they feel tired, lethargic. A lot of energy is going on with the end of July. And of course next week we start again August with a new moon on the 2nd. But you should start feeling the effects of that moon as close as Friday. And with that said, I'd like to start with an oracle card reading like we always do, just to set the tone for our time together today. And it is Monday, July 25th. And I am using the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to again just take a nice deep breath and shuffle the cards, choosing one that's really going to set the tone for our time together today. And today's card, ooh, perfect. Spiritual understanding. This is Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and help you understanding spiritual truths. So how lovely is that? So this is Archangel Raziel. So with that said, understanding spiritual truths. So we again, as I've said before, we have gone through some eclipses, a full moon, some new moons since I started the Tarot Life Coach channel. And I'd really like some feedback, how people have been feeling with these moons, how have you been engaging in these moon cycles, and do you feel the tarot cards throughout the week as I say them and as I mention them every week. So with that said, let's get started with our weekly tarot update. And again, just taking a nice deep breath. And as I am shuffling, I'd like to invite you to please check out my Tarot Life Coach fan page on Facebook. Also come to my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. I do have a monthly or bi-monthly newsletter there that I like to just put different things. I've got a really great class signing up starting next week, August 1st. It's Tapping Into You Using Tarot. It's a very intensive intuition and using tarot class. So it's not going to be your typical tarot class. We're really going to spend the first 3 weeks talking about intuition, and then the next 3 weeks we're going to talk about using tarot and those symbols that you see. So if you're interested, please look on my website and send me an email right away, because that starts next week and I only have 2 spots left. So with that said, let's pick this week's cards. And I guess I must have talked about my class so much and what's going on that is what the cards are reflecting. So the first card I get is the 7 of Cups. And with the 7 of Cups, then comes the Justice card. And then our 7 of Swords. So this is perfect with our spiritual understanding. With the 7 of Cups, we've got a theme with the 7s, which is really great because that is also the month of July. Like I said, a lot of different change. People are deciding to take classes, to leave different situations, make big moves. Again, this solar energy, this moon energy has been really great. So what have you stepped into? So this 7 of Cups, what this is telling me is that you put in a lot of time spiritually, mentally, really focusing on yourself and really bringing to manifestation things and ideas and people and situations that you really wanted. So this is time for you to now trust the change. Think outside of the box. Do not be afraid of the change that you're coming up against. This is the time for great change, great transformation, great growth and expansion. So where do you want to expand? And again, remember, with new moons, you should be setting, again, intentions that you want to bring to fruition the next full moon, which is sometime in August, and we'll talk about that next week. And so with our justice card is telling me is that it's time for us to really get into our balance. Really, where are your challenges? Where can you pull back? And so this is telling me that this is really a wonderful time also for you to really pay attention to what are you putting out. Again, this is about being grateful and forgiving those situations and people and all of that stuff that needs to be cleared out. Again, it's about to be the fall. We can't think of fall in the middle of a heat wave, but again, you have to remember it's now time to harvest. All summer long, we've been planting, planting, planting. Now it's time to harvest what we've planted all summer. And that's what the Justice card is telling me. So let go of the old. A lot of this is really coming into that time of out-of-the-box thinking and accepting change, because the Seven of Swords is saying that you've picked up the pieces, picked up the situations and the things that you've needed, and you're leaving behind what is no longer necessary. So you have to remember that and really stay true to yourself at this time, even if it feels like it's an achy breaky time of processing and journaling or journeying. Remember that this is a time of great growth and expansion for you. So do not let fear or your ego get in the way. This is also that very tricky time where you're right at the precipice of an expansion, of a beautiful miracle to blossom. And if you let fear get in the way, it will stop you dead in your tracks. So again, remember, this is your time to shine. Not just, you haven't been doing this work just to let it go out the window. This is your time to shine. So take this opportunity, take this time to shine brightly. With that said, please join me on Wednesday. I have a special guest, Tina Scacchi. She is a spiritual holistic teacher and counselor and speaker. I'm really looking forward to having her on my Tapping Into You on Blog Talk Radio. That is Wednesday at noon, that's Central Standard Time. I am taking a break on Ron Ash this week, but you can catch me Thursdays at 9 a.m. and again at 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time on Being with Ron Ash. And also the Rowdy Readers and the Tarot Guild. You can definitely find any information there on me as well at the Tarot Guild. So again, but please check out my website. That's where all my information is. I'll keep you updated at www.tarotlifecoach.com. You can friend me on my Facebook fan page, and I look forward to seeing you and chatting with all of you soon. So peace and blessings. Have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon.